I'm super late to the party, by the way. And I'll tell you the story of how I got tickled by it. And I swear, for everyone listening, I'm going to come back to a point. There's a point to be made here. I started cooking during this pandemic. I enjoy cooking. It's a big stress reliever for me. I have fun with it. And so I'll cook it and I'll take a picture and post it on Facebook. Show off. Like, hey, look at what I made. I kept doing it and I was a little disappointed. I have probably about 3,000 friends or so on Facebook. Friends. I did not rent them, if anyone's asking, using Alicia's student services. And I was, I'll put it up and I'll get like 40 likes, 50 likes, 12 comments, 15 comments. And you kind of feel like, man, no one cares, right? Like, what the heck? And so my perspective on social media has always been, sure, I have a big following or I have a lot of people, but no one's really reading my stuff. This has been such a weird paradigm I've been in. I was doing this for just a few weeks, nothing crazy, maybe a total of 7, 8, 9, 10 dishes. It wasn't even that much. And I remember being at a family event. It's like an outdoor cookout or whatever. And my cousin walks in and my cousin looks at me and she goes, well, there's the family chef. What have you been up to? And I was so confused. I'm like, what do you mean family chef? She's like, oh, this delicious food you keep putting up. What's going on? And I'm thinking, like, hold on. You've never commented nor liked any of the food pics because I'm tracking it very carefully. Yet you know. And then a couple of days later, another friend of mine's like, man, what's going on with you and all this food? And I'm like, and I noticed over weeks to come, everybody seems to know that I make this food. And I realized, okay, maybe social media is, everyone's paying attention. It doesn't mean that they're all commenting and liking, right?
Right.
And so just the day we're filming this, I think a day ago, I announced I have this new newsletter I'm doing. It's like a fun little newsletter. It's a personal newsletter. And I was like, I'm only going to promote it on social media, like on just my Facebook page and stuff. Before I even went to my big pages where I have obviously followers and all, just my personal Facebook page, I posted it there. And within an hour and a half, I had 300 subscribers.
Look at that.
And maybe like 30 comments. And this is fresh off the presses. And I remember thinking, oh my God, I've lost millions of dollars not by focusing on social media. Like I had bad paradigm about it. And last we spoke, you said, look, Anik, the easiest way to make your first $1,000 is pick your service, list it on Fiverr, post it on your Facebook page.
That's it. Yeah. And just as you were telling the story, by the way, I do like and comment on your food.
Yes, you do.
And my sister does too.
Lorette does too. Thank you, Lorette. Appreciate it.
So the interesting thing is that a lot of people are leery about posting on social media the services that they offer. But if you're offering something, post it on social media and you never know who would want that service. Like even I've seen people who have 50 friends post it on social media and then their friend sends it to a friend who sends it into a group and their business just takes off so fast. They don't even have time to get on another platform. So, just as you're saying, sometimes social media can surprise you and you don't even know who's looking. Never discount it.
Yeah. And by the way, everybody, just because you pick one gig doesn't mean you can't have 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. So just offer different services. But we're not talking about building a 7-figure business off of that personal Facebook profile. We're just saying you're going to make $1,000. You can make. So this is how simple it really is now. Attend the workshop so we can show you exactly how this pans out. You get this book, pick one of the gigs, get yourself listed up on Fiverr. Go post it on your personal Facebook page. Worst case scenario, you only get 1 or 2 orders. It wasn't a big hit. Great. Pick another gig, list yourself, takes like 15 minutes, list it again the next day on your personal Facebook. And I will be stunned if you do this religiously for like a week or two. Like I'll be shocked if you haven't made $1,000.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be really shocked.
I would be too.
So, Alicia, talk a little bit about the volume of success you've had from students. You've had, I know this, but from all over you've had women, men, young, seniors, all over the world. I just want everyone listening to continue to understand why I'm so excited about this. And it's like, hey, everyone's doing it.
That's right.
That knows about it.
And you brought up a really good point. You were like, why don't more people know about it? It's because there's not a lot of people who are shouting it from the rooftop saying, hey, if you need an opportunity, it's right here. Look at the skills you have, or learn some of these skills and put them online. But when you ask me about student success, and I have students from all over the world, and when we talk all over the world, USA, UK, Canada, Mexico, all over the Caribbean, because I've spent a lot of time in Jamaica,